Hey yo, what's happening, guys? This is your girl Bree at Skulls and Bones 444. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. This reading is for Taurus. Okay, I just have this sense of emergency that the Tauruses need this reading. Okay, this is for anybody who's got Taurus in their chart. I have a Taurus moon. There's a lot of shit going on with this new moon coming up in Cancer. Ugh. And for you feminines, okay, you may feel that your divine masculine could be trying to reach you telepathically, calling for help because this is a crazy ass situation. I'm hearing the word dude, like this person can definitely have this just dude 111 on the timer. And what else was I gonna say? Thank you everybody for who's been watching and watching longer. The men are watching just as much as the women now. Unfortunately, I lost one subscription, but you know, maybe it's because I've been taking too many water breaks or whatever, but I'm gonna do the best that I can to not do that. And I made a quick video about this new moon in Cancer. It's been a fucking roller coaster. Okay, Tauruses, let's go. I sense that somebody faked a pregnancy. The masculine's karmic who faked a pregnancy, or if she was pregnant, got a paternity test. It wasn't the masculines. Wow, 211 on the timer. Not Tauruses. And this karmic feminine still has it for the feminines. 233 on the timer. Like, holy, like, you could be seeing nightmares or pictures of her in your fucking face. It's wanting to, like, pulverize your ass. So, news flash, not just for the Taurus, but for everybody in the collective. You need to go, be creative, reach out to feminine. It's too fucking dangerous for the femmes to go to the masculines, especially with how they've been sending curses and hexes with trying to break bones, try to cause broken feet, sprained feet, maybe a broken leg or some shit. I'm being dead ass serious. And the feminines, gang stalking. Because, I mean, if you're injured, they're just looking for a way to get you and kick your ass. But listen, you're divinely protected, as always. And there's going to be bystanders that are watching, okay? So, I mean, if they start physically fighting you, just do the best you can until someone stops it. 414 on the timer, okay? And of course, whatever injuries you currently have, they're going to attack that, make it worse. But pain's going to be a bitch. But they're not going to be able to kill you. You're going to be saved and, oof. Anyways, and I don't want to make my videos 2 hours long anymore. No, Taurus. I never wanted to make them like that, but there was a phase that I was, and I stopped, and then I'm doing it again. I think it's just I'm trying to be a fucking perfectionist. Wow, we have what, five, six, seven of swords reversed. Okay. The seven of swords reversed. Somebody in the regular deck, because this is based off of Hocus Pocus. In a regular deck, it talks about somebody who's been caught to wanting to start trouble. This could be the karmic feminine, your masculine's karmic feminine, or this could be a small little group of the coven that's still left. Okay, but they've been caught. This is a hell of a troublemaker. I really want to say that this is the karmic feminine. A hell of a troublemaker, man. Ugh. And, also, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but the energies that you could be feeling from this new moon, 6:36 on the timer before I even say this. Uh, yeah, these people could be projecting their energy onto you. The karmic masculine is done, gone, cycle is over. Totally pissed off that he can't get back into your energetic field. 6:56 on the timer. It's other people that are projecting their shit onto you. The hell? I'm not gonna take those. That just stuck. Okay? Hmm. This reminds me of the saying, health, health, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And some of you, unfortunately, your finances could be getting attacked again, but it's not by the karmic. It's not by the karmic masculine, it's by the minions that are left. And there's three women in particular that are doing this. For me, in my personal story, I know who it is. Hmm. But man, I can picture the karma that's going on, and woo, they cannot handle it to save their lives. It's like, oh, they could dish it, but they can't take it, like at all. I'll take one more. These all want to come out. All right, because this is an urgent message. I kept feeling that something gotta be said. The Fool upright. That's the next main message. Look at you. 10:01 on the timer. This talks about somebody who is starting a new chapter of life, new adventures. They're gonna take risks, but these are calculated risks, okay? And see, the masculine's gonna do this, and so are you. Ay, Dios mío. I don't want shit falling over. Like playing poker or just like the blackjack dealers, the Hard Rock Casino, man. Pushing these over. I'm not having people trying to fuck with me. What's awesome here, number one, is you have the King of Cups upright. This is a characteristic of your masculine. Beautiful, very loving, kind, generous, and forgiving individual. I really think that, yeah, they could try to be messaging you, telepathically. Like, help! This masculine needs to do cord cutting rituals and banishing rituals, especially on their karmic. Oh my god. You're gonna have to research that, yo, on how to do it. I just keep hearing she's a fucking nuisance. You have the Nine of Swords reversed, like this. It's a matter of, I'm getting a feeling of half and half, seeing when the Nine of Swords is reversed. No nightmares, no paranoia, no worrying and shit. But this is a special case where I feel like the masculine could be paranoid or worried of, oh my god, this, either somebody fucking around with him with rumors and liars to get him to go to jail, or fucking miserable with their karmic. Somehow they got them into a living situation. I don't know, like a private. If it wasn't a living situation, this was a private sexual relationship. That was it. And people trying to give your masculine a hard time with protecting you, vindicating your name. What the fuck else? King of Cups and hell. Oh. Oh. We had the Nine of Wands upright. Okay. Somebody very, what do I say? Using their creativity, thinking outside the box to get themselves out of this mess, whatever the fuck it is. Could also be a sign of creative project, which both you and the masculine, even though you guys are not in reunion yet, some of you guys aren't, you've got a creative project. Don't mention it to anybody, like I've said a million times before. But when you get into a reunion with your masculine, you can share it with him for sure because this project is meant for y'all to work together. And I'm hearing omens, like, I don't know. Maybe the masculine was given omens in the past, but didn't pay attention to it. And now he's like, oh, the tower in reverse. This is a change happening for sure. Everybody knows that there is going to be a big change happening, and they know what it pertains to, but it's a matter of when. And they're trying everything they can do to prevent this reunion. This karmic feminine, yeah, still working with your karmic because I mean they can only talk. His magic doesn't work. It's just giving her ideas of what she can and can't do. And her best friend working together to prevent this reunion from happening. And also, any rumors or lies that have been spread about the feminine and the masculine to try to take them to jail, it ain't gonna work. It's not. And this is gonna be like that's what they've been trying to work on for a bit. Five, six, seven. Oh, say seven of cups. In reverse, it talks about how the grass was not greener on the other side. When this breakup happened, like I said, love breakup spells, and there was a fucking lie. And I keep sensing that it was the karmic masculine. For a while, I was trying to really figure out because they came off as a very their energy came off as a very close friend. But what it is this karmic knows how to put people with mental manipulation. I guarantee it was this karmic who lied to the masculine. Masculine believed it. And there was money involved. The masculine hates that he fell for that shit and that he left you dead like a dog because that was part of the plan. Karmic masculine's plan. Because karmic felt like when you left them like a dog. 1919 on the timer. Yeah. And so, right after the breakup happened, this is when your karmic and your masculine's karmic were like, yeah, good job. And then gave this karmic a way to slide right in. She is not where it's at. Oh my god. Nine of Cups upright. No matter what happens, You're getting what you manifested, and so is your masculine. If some of you guys are, white witches and, you do protection magic, defensive magic, go ahead and do some protective and defensive magic with your masculine. The sun upright. Woo. When this tower goes in reversed, you and the masculine are going to be very, very happy, but also it talks about how everything's out in the open. Everything's been out in the open for the longest time. Just this masculine. When you realize, you did this to me, but a whole bunch of other people too. Like, you want just, all you fuckers did this shit to me, but especially the farming. Ay, Dios mío. Two of Swords reversed. Yeah, I'm telling you, trying to pull the wool, 21:31 on the timer, was pull the wool over the masculine's head, which he did for a while. He was successful at it for a while. But not no more. So, I mean, it's right here. Yeah. And you have the Four of Pentacles upright. Everything, like, okay, they wanted you in complete poverty, having to hold on to your last dime and nickel. That's not going to happen. The Tower in reverse, this is a lot of shit of, now you're the one, the opposition, now you guys are the ones who are going to experience this. 22:22 on the timer. I'm going to tell you, I've been seeing visions of these people going through it, this karmic, trying to hide anywhere he can. And it's not just to avoid the coven that wants to beat his ass, it's also to hide away from the authority. Three of Cups upright. This can either talk about celebration or the third party. Now you see the third party. I don't think it's the karmic masculine anymore because they're out of the way. I think the third party is now the masculine's karmic. Suspension, this is the hangman upright. Now that shit's out in the open, there's no more confusion, nothing. The hanged man upright. This is a Pisces card, but you ain't gotta be a Pisces, but it's you, metaphorically, hanging up by a tree, but no longer being persecuted. No longer being persecuted because the sun is up, okay, which all the lies have come up. Two of Swords reversed, the truth. So they realized that they hung up the wrong person from a tree to persecute. Queen of Wands upright. Ooh, this is a quality of you. Man, you're just ready to fucking. You're over it. You're over it. You're ready to call it a journey. You're done. You've learned your fucking lessons. You want to move on. You go for the gusto. Okay, the High Priestess in reversed. I'm telling you, right here under the Three of Cups. This is the masculine's karmic who's fucking with you. And fucking around with the masculine too. Trying to do love spells. It ain't working. She wants to fuck with your money again. There's also three other dark witches that fucking with the money. But your power is too strong. 25:45 on the timer. Your power is too strong for these people because you've ascended so high so fast. Then you have the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah, the real hanged man is the karmic. Someone from your karmic toodaloo crazy. Okay, they're the ones that are the real culprit, the real ones that are now hanging up by a tree, being persecuted. Temperance reversed has no, your ex has no intuition anymore. They lost their powers a long time ago. They don't think rationally anymore, like mentally fried, like a burnout. You are the Empress. Woohoo! And the Star reversed. Okay. This High Priestess in reversed. Trying to find a way. It's like she's trying to find a way to be the star of the masculine's life. And no, no. And trying to help the karmic to be the star of the limelight. No. They both wished upon the star, but they ain't getting it. It not only for fame and fortune, because the karmic, you know, is in the limelight, could be musically inclined. But he you wanna be a star, you're gonna be the star alright. You're the star of all this mierda. Then you see the Knight of Wands upright. This is the masculine who knows he's gotta take action with quickness. Oh, and then you had the Ten of Wands reversed. Yeah, you've paid all the karmic debts, yo. You've paid off all the karmic debts. Something tells me one more card for this. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles upright. Yup. Makes perfect sense because when that card is in reverse, it just talks about just a woman who is nasty with the attitude of shitty mother, can't cook or clean. But this is the total opposite. He's defending and protecting your name in that you're not a slut, you're not a this or a that or a homewrecker, la di da di da. Shit. It is. Sorry about that, y'all. That was a legitimate phone call that I had to take. Anyway, it's funny that I paused a video on 3003. Here's a pass. You have the Four of Swords upright. Resting. You've been resting. 30-30 on the timer. You've been resting in the terms of you don't give a shit about these rumors or the karmic. You could give two fucks less. And if anything, maybe you guys are trying to just treat yourself better, better self care, whatever. And here you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is another characteristic of you. Trying to work on building a solid foundation and your money because, for God's sakes, I mean, it didn't matter how many tries these people would, do magic and throw you down and throw you down and throw you down. You would always still get up. Always. Four of Cups upright. This, you know, give me a second, because with the way it's moving here. Someone felt like they had lost an opportunity with you because of all the years gone past from the breakup. Your masculine thought that he could have lost an opportunity with you. That's not the case. One more for this card, please. The Page of Pentacles reversed. Somebody trying to fill their heads with lies. They thought it was a great idea to fill the masculine's head with lies that, oh yeah, move on. It's been like, what, 8 or 10 years, whatever. And you and the karmic broken up for the same shit, 8 to 10 years. But the reason why you and your masculine haven't been together for 8 years is because of this shit. Of all the black magic of them delaying any real. Huh. Death and transformation. You and your masculine both transformed into better people. Because Death Upright talks about transforming into a better version of yourself. And that's exactly what happened. But it also talks about, in some cases, physical death. Oh, buddy, they were sending you all kinds of death spells, y'all. The feminine. And unfortunately, yes, there have been people who have died. Because the same death spells that they were sending you, it went back, and that's how they were taken out, by fatal car crashes or drowning of some sort, or self-deleting. They really, really, really wanted you to self-delete. So there would be no, blood on their hands. Yeah. Ace of Cups reversed. This is pure depression. Pure depression. Now, this could talk about the masculine being fucking miserable with the position that he's in, or karmic being completely fucking miserable because he knows what's coming. It's been coming, and it ain't gonna stop. This is the future. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, this is the whole satanic coven going down. They're in reverse. 35, 35 on the timer. They're in reverse because I mean you have spoken your truth because my God, they did isolation spells on you, try to do silent spells on you. So whenever you and your masculine cross paths, it was not a nice, not confrontation, just not a nice greeting, we'll say that, putting it nicely. And you would not conform to this satanic religion. And this is the karmic who, I mean, pushy, wanted power and control over you, but it ain't gonna happen. Not no, but hell no. Hell no, we won't go, bitch. And because of this karmic that created lies about you and why they should attack you, these people are pissed off because they know that this karmic ain't right in the head. They're saying, like, dude, all because she left you and you came up with this whole grand scheme and we followed you. Pissed. There is so much drama going on right now with this satanic church and the people involved that it's stupid. And I mean, this could be, y'all could have been feeling 37, 37 on the timer when I said that. Y'all could be feeling, it was restlessness or, just maybe, anger out of nowhere. It was this energy being projected onto you guys. That's what the hell it was. And it still kind of is, yeah, because I mean, the fucking new moon. And like I said in many readings, this karmic totally got off on watching you and your masculine split up and then started creating lies and rumors amongst other people in the coven. And they were clashing, friends that had been together for, like I said, 30 plus years or, married people, shit like that. But totally got off on it. The lovers reversed. Okay, I'm not getting that this is you and your masculine anymore. I'm getting that uh karmic's relationship with their karmic, it's done with because the lovers doesn't just talk about lovers, it can also talk about business partnership. This business partnership of working together with magic is done. Yasaka wo. I mean, the karmic has no powers, and I mean, what's the fucking point? It's retarded. We have the Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they don't get handouts, payouts. They're seriously looking out. They're looking for handouts and payouts. It's like, well, I helped to, how do I say? I helped start your spiritual journey, your spiritual awakening, so I should get a part of the deal that you're getting with your inheritance or whatever. 4004 on the timer. Still, they may try to come to your door and try to ask for either help spiritually to protect them spiritually. No. Or to give them any handouts because of what's coming your way. No. The audacity, bitch. 5 of Cups upright. Let me tell you, trying to I'm gonna create some more. Definitely trying to fuck around with the crown chakra to you. You could be feeling, I don't know, confused or you know making stupid mistakes at work or somehow being forgetful and shit. 41:31 on the timer when I said that. In this 5 of Cups, it talks about their project not working, of you killing yourself, them sacrificing you. It did not work and it will never fucking work. Confirmation was it's because they're going to jail. Queen of Cups upright. This is you guys. Sweethearts. This is beautiful. And remember, you got the King of Cups up right here, so that's a pair right there. I can't make it up. The Fool upright again. This already came out in the main message. This is your new start with the masculine. And for those of you who got to go to court, lawyer up. But I feel like even though you're still going through financial struggles, because this karmic feminine and these other 3 bitches that are working behind the scenes, they don't want to give it up. Oh, they've been having to slowly but surely give it up. And they're reaping all the karma that they sent your way. They're moving on to any karma. It's you and the masculine. And like I said, there's going to be some kind of a miracle or blessing. Like if you guys have to go to court, you're going to be able to lawyer up. Somebody's going to help. Ace of Swords. Breakthrough in communication. Hell yeah. Good fucking news, too. This can go in 2 ways. You and the masculine, breakthrough. Or like I was just saying, if you have to go to court, a breakthrough in communication that you won this case of whatever physical shit crimes that they've done here. And especially if you sue them for defamation of character, oh, it's going to be perfect. Look, you have the, say, 6 of Swords reverse, which means, yeah, this breakthrough in communication and the law, they are not moving on to calmer waters at all. Their calmer waters, prison. And I keep sensing that, I hate to say it nonchalantly, but the karmic is going to check out. Wanted you to check out? Well, Because they can't handle the shit that they dished out. Knight of Cups. This is the true offer of love coming. Three of Swords upright. Oh, this is gonna break somebody's heart, but not yours. Ace of Wands reversed. Whatever trickery, fuckery this karmic thinks that he's gonna pull out of his ass in court, not successful at all, and it's gonna break his heart. Heartbroken that he's going to prison. He ain't gonna win the court case. He doesn't get you. I mean, 50, 45, 54 on the timer. Once again, you have the Ten of Wands reversed. I can't make it up. You do not have any karmic debt to pay off, Taurus. You've done it. This is so wonderful. Oh my god. Just soak that in for a minute. That's wonderful. Now I gotta go to the bathroom. The first break I took that was legitimate. That was a phone call I've been waiting for. So up here, we got the Eight of Cups. Masculine is walking away from their karmic and everybody else that's done nothing but cause trouble, drama, and chaos. 46, 56 on the timer. The Wheel of Fortune upright. Yeah. Starting a whole new chapter. A whole new chapter in life. Doesn't that feel great? And the moon here, which is a Pisces card, the moon is in reverse. Mysteries and illusions are out. I mean, shit, the sun card upright talks about truth coming out. And with the moon reversed, yeah, there are no more secrets. Nice. The Emperor upright. That is gorgeous. That is your masculine, the quality of your masculine right there. This is great. Look, the Empress upright with the Emperor upright. That's a power couple. That's when you guys have your reunion, you guys are not going to put up with any bullshit from anybody and make sure that all of the dramatic trouble people are gone. They're over it. Judgment upright. Yeah, people, Judgment Day has been here for quite some time and it's not stopping anytime soon. The world reversed. They're still, well, when it comes to judgment, karmic masculine, all the karmics and everybody else in the coven that's still involved and the people that left, they're all getting fucked up. They're all getting fucked up with the judgment. You got judged though too, feminine, with how you handled things. And you handled shit with grace and dignity. I mean, never cursed them back, never talked shit. And your emperor, just like you, has had to, pay off the karmic debt too. But I also think that the world Reverse, it's incomplete because your world and your masculine's world is not complete until you guys join. See what the hell else? For judgment, this page of cups upright, the one who still want in their delusional mind still thinks that they can give you a love offer. Cuny, they're gonna make it sound all great and grandiose, but you're smarter than that. Oh my god, look how funny. I just now noticed this shit. With the way this page of cups came out, his finger is pointing to judgment for everything, bro, especially for trying to break up this reunion and for especially for talking shit about the feminine. Your world can't make that shit up if I try. Hmm. That's five, six, seven, eight, one. Hmm. But this person, there's no getting away from shit. Like I said, they've been caught. Oh no, excuse me. That would be the Seven of Swords, my bad. This is the Wands. This talks about how this karmic cannot defend himself at all. He is being attacked by many things. He's being attacked by coven members that really believed him, really trusted him. But now that they're in trouble with the law too, they're coming after him. Physical fights have gone on for sure. Verbal arguments. Yeah. And he definitely, because I mean, I see that he's living in a car right now, like a truck. It Whatever vehicle this is, if it's a truck or not, a friend of his lent it to him, knowing, hey, I'm homeless. Been a couch surfer for a very long time. After a while, people get tired of that shit. So, someone gave him a vehicle for free, and that is where he's been living. He can't get away from anything from anybody. No rumors, no lies. They're calling him out left and right. Karmic putting, ay cojones, the masculine putting the karmic in his place with words. This karmic masculine really wants to fight the masculine, but more so really wants to fight you. But I mean, cycle is closed. Ay, madre. And also being caught a long time ago about how It would be a perfect idea to destroy your life. 54, 54 on the timer as I'm about to say this. How it would be a perfect idea to ruin your life because you're a monster. 3 of Wands reversed. Don't get any ships. Was really hoping. They really thought that they had this shit in the bag, man. Once again, here it is. 6 of Swords reversed. Someone who was trying 55, 33 on the timer. Somebody who's trying to create trouble again, but they can't. What part of that don't you understand? The Knight of Pentacles upright. Slowest moving knight in the whole deck. It's like Jesus Christ moving slower than molasses. The masculine had to take his time. With the Dark Night of the Soul, reevaluating himself, reevaluating who the hell he's been hanging out with and what he wants out of life compared to what everybody else wants him to have out of life. And on the way to help, and not just financially, but in many other ways too. Because, I mean, the masculines and everybody else, I mean, they're watching these videos. They know what a shit show this crap has been. Page of Swords reversed. Someone just think they know everything, trying to just talk. All they can ever do is talk shit. But now it's the page, which is the lowest. Cannot take any action towards you in anything. Can't be in your energy, can't be in your space. You know, it doesn't matter what lie or rumor they try to spread, no one believes them. You know, anybody who's a fresh Satanist here trying to bribe them into lies and nobody believes them. I wonder why. The Hermit reversed. Coming out of the cave, speaking their mind after going through a long time of the dark night of the soul. I mean, you guys, the feminines, were put into isolation spells for a very, very long time, but as of right now, here's what's going on. Yes, you are being encouraged to go out and make new friends, but at the same time, it's use your fucking discernment big time. Or play it safe and just stick to yourself for a little while longer because you got people that want to physically kick your ass. And if you got injuries, oh boy. But you're speaking your truth too. You're speaking your truth. And right next to here, which is awesome, the King of Pentacles speaking his truth. Your masculine speaking his truth. Which is, I mean, because look here. Where the hell? No, I saw it, goddammit. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles together. 59, 59 on the timer. That's another power couple. Ooh, this is exciting. King of Swords reversed. Oh, never would have guessed. King of Swords reversed. Just dictate, dictate. Lie, lie, lie. And he's actually having fights with people who stand up for themselves and say, you're a nutcase. All you know how to do is lie. And like getting up in their face, like really up in their grill, just screaming. Just losing it, just screaming. How could you not believe this? And they're like, yo, you're so close up in my grill that you're spitting in my face. Just a dictator. Like I said, this person, this karmic reminds me of the guy, the king called King Joffrey from Game of Thrones. Oh my god. He was a tyrant motherfucker. Then you have the Strength Upright, which is a Leo card. And for some reason, all of these readings have been. The karmic has a lot of Leo or is a Leo, but this is your strength. Your strength, and also your masculine's inner strength to speak the fuck up, speaking up. Page of Wands upright. Talks about having a little small idea. Hmm. Give me a minute. Because over here, 5, 6. Okay. 8 of Swords. There is no more trying to play the victim. Because everybody knows that this King of Swords reversed is not the fucking victim. Technically speaking, you were the victim, but you never claimed to be the victim. You were just navigating your way through this whole shit. Because you have the 5 of Wands reversed, arguing, but it's mental arguments. Well, it's not physical fighting. It's verbal fighting. People getting into a lot of verbal arguments is what the fuck it is. And up here, the magician upright, this is you. And this is also your masculine who's a wizard. Your magic is very strong together. And even individually, it's very strong together. And you're great alchemists. What in the world is Page of Wands about? Eight of Pentacles reversed. This goes in two ways. Karmic, fucking lazy as shit. Lazy, lazy, lazy as shit. Not wanting to put any physical labor or work to anything. But then on the other hand, it can talk about the masculine putting in secret hard work. Secret hard work. Very good. I'm gonna shut up on that. Once again, the 10 of Wands reversed. I mean, karma's done with, bro. The Five of Swords. Fine. I mean, someone who tries to be strategic constantly. They're very, 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 very strategic, but they can't fool anybody. But maybe they're gonna try to be strategic when it comes to the court of law. And like have somebody do black magic on the judge to try to fuck up the ruling here that you lose and no, fuck you. Fuck that. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Arguing that they cannot take anything from you again. They have to give it back. It took away your love life, your money, your career, any inheritance that a passed on loved one could have given you. No, they gotta give it back. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles reversed. They have nothing to show for themselves. The fruit of their labor is all the karma that they've racked up. That's it. Get another one for the damn 10 of Swords upright. The betrayal. The betrayal from this infamous strategist. No, he betrayed everybody. And now, I mean, he betrayed everybody in his own coven, betrayed uh, the karmic. Lies, lies, lies. Three of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, this didn't work out. This plan with three people didn't work out. Yeah, the karmic. Then you have, ooh, this can either be talking about the three witches in the background that have been fucking with your money, but they're gonna fail. They're gonna fail miserably and they're gonna go broke and shit. That's what I think it is. Because, I mean, you've got your King of Pentacles right here, Queen of Pentacles upright. Y'all have been doing the damn work here. And then the Two of Pentacles upright, finally becoming in balance. Your life finally coming in balance, which is great. Let me see here. Knight of Swords. This is the masculine who charging in, knowing he's got to take action and speak. Speak up for the feminine, but also for himself. It's what he's been doing. The Five of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, no more being in the doghouse broke and having nothing. Like I said, because there's three nasty witches in the background that are still trying to fuck with your dollar bills. Here are your Four of Wands. This is the marriage. Whoop, whoop. Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they don't get shit. Just like with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's the same card, roughly, with the same meaning of You don't get any luxuries or rewards, not spiritual, not superficial, nothing. Six of Wands upright. You got victory. This is victory. You won everything. Right here, you have the Queen of Swords upright. Honey, feminines and shit. Look, Taurus, feminine, speaking your mind however you are, however possible. Because of that, I mean, the Six of Wands, victory, and you defended yourself. You're like, I'm nobody's little bitch. The Chariot in reversed. All of this bullshit is coming to an end this summertime. This June to July and August, all this bullshit coming to a head. It's done with. And then this, six, seven, eight of Wands. Take pride in your creativity, Taurus, and pride in how you can think outside the box and how, like I said, you've got a project up your sleeve. But like I said, don't tell anybody until you have your masculine with you because it's supposed to be a partnership and it will be successful. So let's see here. You got the Knight of Cups, the Fool upright, the Queen of Cups upright. Oh, Queen of Cups right there, King of Cups right there. You have your Queen of Wands. You are, let's see, your Nine of Cups, the Empress to the Emperor, Queen of Pentacles right here, to the King of Pentacles right here. This is awesome. This really fucking is awesome. Sun upright, shit's out in the open. You know what I'm curious about? The Four of Swords upright, resting, man. Resting. The Knight of Cups, the Fool. It's awesome. Just for shits and giggles, I really do want to see something. Master the Devil. There's still devil-like energy going on, and I'm telling you, this is the karmic's 14 on the timer as I said that. This is karmic's feminine. Yeah, and the karmic's karmic. Ew. The Two of Cups reversed. They've been trying to take away your Two of Cups, or their Two of Cups, just like the Lovers was in reverse, their Two of Cups is over with. The Ten of Cups right here. That's a happily ever after, while these fuckers, the master, the devil, no justice. Sweet. This is great. Go Taurus. Go Taurus. Let me clean this shit up. Alrighty though. I'm doing pretty good on timing still. Good. Here are love oracles, Taurus. Here we go. That the Tauruses need to know. Oh. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we are apart. Yeah. Your masculine could have been very musically inclined. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. This was in the past because like your masculine definitely had communication issues. The forces. Hope you guys are still with me. Last shuffle. Gaslighting you. Oh, that's the karmic. Without a fucking doubt. Oh, it's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you, us, forever. Oh, also. Somebody here could have father wounds. My father is a big influence on my behavior now as an adult. Or you didn't have a father figure growing up. I have challenges with connecting to the divine masculine energy within me and externally. Unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore. This was during right before the breakup because of the spells and then the fucking the lies and then all these years, their friends trying to put shit in their mind. My fantasy, you're my fantasy. I have pictures and videos saved of you and use them for dot 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 inspiration. I want you. Now, here's the thing. This could also go towards the nasty karmic because there's a sex video somewhere, okay? When you were with the karmic, okay, they could have secretly recorded y'all having sex without your consent, obviously, and you didn't know that it was happening. If y'all gotta go to court and this shit comes up, oh man, oh man, sue the fuck out of them. Sue for emotional distress, because that's embarrassing as shit. And I mean emotional distress for uh gang stalking, especially if you don't have any evidence. Trust me, there's other people who do. Legit undercover private investigators who do have evidence of that shit. Let me go. You deserve all the good things in this world, and right now I am not in a space to give you the type of connection you deserve. Live your life and let me go. This was a time when the masculine really didn't think that they were good enough for you. Oh, but now it's spoiling you. I want to give you the good life. I want to spoil you with gifts, trips, everything you could ever need or want. You deserve nothing less. Meta. There's going to be a heart to heart conversation here. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Both of y'all are going to have a serious heart to heart conversation, but it needs to be had. The past, yeah, when they were single, but they weren't looking for anybody because they weren't ready for a relationship. This is when your masculine started partying again because y'all partied together, but after the breakup happened, everybody, the friends were like, yeah, come on, let's go back to doing, all these drugs, woo, and you feel like home. Being with you reminds me of simpler times. You bring me so much happiness and peace. 2141 on the timer. Yep. Y'all got ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Half true, but lies, like I said. A lot of lies and spells. You're mine. Oh, this is with the karmic for sure. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah, I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. It's weird. It's toxic between karmic and masculine. Lost though. They feel lost without you. They always have for years. After this conversation, it says let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to where we were both before we were both broken down by life? Our past hold us back from our future. The past people, places, and things held you guys back. Attached to my ex. I'm attached to my ex emotionally, physically, and or spiritually. I need time and space to break this connection. This is the masculine who can't stand the karmic. Try and get the fuck away. You're mysterious once again. Because of his lack of communication, the feminines, I think, were always on their toes. Are you mad? Are you sad? Or missing you? I miss you. I wish things were different. The future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. Mm, that's sweet. This has been the whole fucking journey, man. Shit. You know what, feminines? Oh no. Well, the feminines could have had this problem, but the karmic definitely has this problem. Mother wounds. My mother is a big influence on my behavior. Now, as an adult, I have challenges with connecting to the divine feminine energy within me and externally. The karmic has a lot of childhood wounds and abandonment issues when it comes to the mama. Because I know I've corrected my behavior. I have been very diligent on correcting my behavior. Be obsessed, that's a stalker, man. Focused on money, masculine and you, because you have been knocked down on your teeth so many times. Feeling lost without you. Or excuse me, I'm trying to make this work, but I feel so lost. I don't know what to do or say anymore, and it's easier to just stay in silence. Yo, this was when the friends just chirping and chirping and chirping, and it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. You know what you want. It's simple, really. You want the future. You feel like home, missing you, the future. You know? I can't make this shit up. You're my soulmate. It must be written in the stars because you most definitely are my destiny. We belong together. I can't make that shit up. Yeah, this is wow, man. Yep. This has been the journey. And now I'm just gonna give you guys four little fairy cards. That's it. I'm gonna let you go, Taurus. You're still with me. Yo, the feminines. Um, if you are before, like, if you're gonna get jumped, if some of you get jumped, like right before that, I see three people standing in front of you, like, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? You're gonna keep saying, please excuse me, being very nice about it, which is gonna drive them nuts. 'Cause they want you to be pissed off. You're not pissed. You're done. You're tired. You're ready to move on in life. And then they're gonna be like, well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? And they're gonna strike the first hit. It's it could happen maybe to the masculine, but no, these I don't these people want to fuck this feminine. Because the karmic was like, well, none of my magic's working. It's time for physical fighting. This person's in their 40s, like, grow up, grow the fuck up. Like a nuisance, a pest. 28, 28 on the timer when I said that. So a lot of you guys must be thinking that as well. Anyways, last thing here for Taurus. I'm sorry that these cards come with a bit of a description, but as I was practicing with these cards, I realized I had no choice but to give a description. Tauruses. Black truffle. And still, I can see the karmic still laughing at me and my readings and shit, mocking me. I don't know why you mocking me, cause your feature don't look so great, fucker. Okay. Main message. Cyanide. That's pretty. Emma. Kyanite talks about wind, telepathy, communication, spirit journeys. Kyanite fairies who appeared during our meditation were winged, translucent blue wings, clearly connected with the energy of the wind and flight, and kin to the Greek god Hermes. They are the embodiment of telepathy, receiving information from every direction, and they are simultaneously able to transmit it in all directions. Like the wind, they are impossible to pin down or contain. The Kyanite Fairies card is a sign that new channels are opening in your life and vital information will be flowing towards you. Kyanite Fairy urges you to be open to messages from spirit guides and the higher realms. Know that sometimes the Kyanite Fairy works through dreams and that working with the stone itself can be helpful in understanding those dream messages. She can also be called upon if communications with another person are blocked. Wow! Her songs can be heard in simple woodwind instruments, and if you're feeling as if you can't find the right words or actions to reach another, listening to the music of these instruments may help. Shit. The Kyanite Fairy's presence is also encouragement to work with your own psychic powers. She is a companion for spirit journeys, grounding you in this realm while enhancing your ability to travel to others. While kyanite itself is one of the most benign and beneficial of stones, the kyanite fairy is, after all, a fairy spirit and can be a trickster. So, the one caution is that if you are about to embark on psychic journeying with her, be sure that you know your destination. Otherwise, the information that streams through her could send your consciousness in any direction. Wow. On the money with communication and intuition. A draw here. This has been coming out a lot. These cards here so clearly. Collective needs to hear it. Oh man, Tiger's Eye. I'm still doing good on time. Let's see. Page 123. That's a sign. Things are happening in a domino effect, people. Moonstone. Lovers. Tenderness, clairvoyance, and dreams. Moonstone fairy shimmers with what can be seen only in the gleam of moonlight. When you draw this card, you enter a realm of light and shadow, dreams and seers. The Moonstone fairies are shy, silvery creatures with a sensuous feminine energy. You can glimpse them emerging from pools of moonlight. Sometimes you can even find one of the gleaming, iridescent stones that fall in their wake. These spirits are connected with Selene, Artemis, Ixchel, Mama Quia, Ariana, Hod or Hope, and all goddesses of the moon. They are a gentle form of lunar energy calling down to the moonlight to cool, soothe, and enchant. Ancient Indian lore says that the moonstone grows under the influence of the rays of the moon, and as it grows, it absorbs the moon's magical and occult powers, which never leave it. It's also said that the moonstone can help us to befriend the moon. Drawing the Moonstone Fairies card signals that you are opening to your own psychic powers and an awareness of your spirit in the karmic fields of time. Keep her card or the gem nearby when working with crystals or consulting oracles. She helps seers to see clearly and interpret both visions and vibrations. The Moonstone Fairy may also appear when love is on the horizon. She is a calming influence, bringing a tender energy to a relationship, allowing the lovers to truly see each other for what they are. The Moonstone's charm is almost beguiling. The stone has, excuse me, the stones have an uncanny tendency to disappear at will, sometimes reappearing and sometimes not. To let yourself fall under the Moonstone Fairy's influence is to risk a bit of moon madness, but it is also to be able to send out a heart call for a love of your own. Oh, weave your dreams with the moonstone's gentle gleam, knowing that the stone's energy is tender but not predictable. If you're embittered, the moonstone can be an aid in dissolving feelings of anger and betrayal and allowing a genuine tenderness toward yourself and the universe to enter into the place. That's awesome. Paradiddle. Gladness, release of grievances, living in the present. Peridot Fairy is an amphibious creature, capable of shape-shifting and equally at home on land or underwater. In traditional fairy lore, she's been known as a Nyx, one of the Germanic water peoples, sometimes glimpsed dancing on the surface of the water, and known to inhabit crystal palaces beneath lakes and rivers. Nyxes are among those fairies who frequent our realm and move freely among us. Female Nyxes have been known to show up in our marketplaces, dressed so neatly that they are almost impossible to recognize. The only giveaway is their one tiny spot on their clothing that's always wet. Peridot fairies who appeared in our meditation were joyous, sensuous creatures filled with the light of the gem, reveling in their traditional pursuits, dancing, singing, and brushing their long hair. One of them told us quite clearly that they work with the mind of heart. That is, the consciousness inside our hearts that can open us to truly living in the present. When you interpret a fairy's message, you must take into accountability the shadow side. In the old stories, Nyxes have quite a dark shadow. They were said to keep the souls of the drowned in their underwater homes. In one tale, a Nyx invites a peasant down into the underwater realm, where he finds and frees the captive souls. So, these are fairies who know something about holding on to those who must eventually be set free. Their message for this card is that in order to fully live in the present, you must consciously release those whom you're somehow keeping captive, whether that's yourself or someone else. Yeah. The Peridot Fairies card often appears if you've got someone on the hook for having wronged you or not giving you what you want. As long as you hang on to blame and resentments, you're hooked as well, and the situation can only pull you down and restrict you. Ultimately, clinging to these old wounds keeps us from living in the here and now. When you draw this card, you're being asked to release old grievances. If you've been victimized, she urges you to not let to not let being a victim become your identity or source of power. In place of old grievances, let her bring you hope and gladness. Call on the Peridot Fairy, or wear the gem and visualize a hidden grotto ringed by the fair folk, all of them laughing, banishing anger and opening you to new freedom. My throat chakra be fucked. Pyrite. Lovers. Ooh. Edges of reality blur. Beauty in illusion. Allurement. Protection against deception. Pyrite, known as fool's gold, is a favorite of the fairies who love illusion and revel in trickery. Humans have famously mistaken pyrite for gold and then salted mines with it to fool others. According to the old stories, they've also mistaken fairy gold for the real thing, tempting to use the shiny coins only to have them turn into crumbling leaves. Irish folklore is rife with stories of gullible humans led astray by woolly leprechauns promising elusive pots of gold. The realm of fairy is a place where mortals find everything they desire, only to it has all the substance of a dream. It's all the substance of the dream. Clearly, the fairies have taken note of our lust for riches and have used it to ensnare us and amuse themselves. The first pyrite fairy who appeared in our meditation counseled, don't get too attached to forms and material goods or your own overeagerness for rewards. There are so many ways to get taken in and scammed. Keep us in mind when something is too good to be true. We are masters of perfection and illusion. The second pyrite fairy was a trickster incarnate. Relax, breathe, you are safe with me, she sang, only to double up in gales of laughter. Fooled you! With me, you can't trust what you are seeing or feeling. Be aware. But there was one more bit of information that the pyrite fairies gave us. The words sacred geometry. Under all the illusion and trickery, these fairies come from a background of strong structure. You can see it in the minerals perfect golden cubes or in the iron pyrite sand dollars. Pyrite has a strong geometric structure, they remind us. In your life, look for the truth underlying illusion. Listen to that again, folks. Pyrite has a strong geometric structure. They remind us in your past, look for the truth underlying illusion. The Pyrite Fairy card is a message of caution and protection, urging you to examine your own vulnerability and susceptibility. Especially look at any area in your life where you might get taken in, whether it's financial, romantic, or online. There's a lot of trickery flying at us on a daily basis, and we have to be discerning, not giving in to easy answers, cooked up threats, or alluring promises. So visualize the pyrite fairy and find the true gold that is truth. Pyrite means firestone. It will spark when struck and is known as an energizing stone. Indigenous peoples of Mexico polished it for mirrors and they used in divination. Native American shamans carried it as a protection in their medicine bundles, and it is still considered an amulet against harm. In magical practices, it's been used in spells to attract prosperity and luck. In Germany, it goes by the lovely name Scold. And Topaz, these last two, I'm still doing pretty good. Hope you are still with me. Topaz. Abundance, clarity, quenching, rest. Topaz is the fairy ambrosia, sustenance for the soul, brimming with warmth and golden light. The topaz fairies are connected with the fairy horn, a mythical horn adorned with gold and gems that holds fairies' nectar. The legend comes from Gloucester, England, and centers on a little hill in the forest that was known for its abundance of stags and wild game. It was said that if a knight were suffering from weariness and thirst, he need only leave his companion, climb this hill, and at the very top proclaim, I thirst. Then an elegantly dressed fair would appear, offering the fairy's horn. Drinking the nectar would sate at the knight's thirst and made his weariness vanish. The fairy nectar was the ultimate regenerative, a tone for a weary body and spirit. This was the energy and gift of the topaz fairies. In meditation, the topaz fairy who appeared was clothed in russet and gold. She was a laughing, pleasure loving creature with fawn like movements, and when she spoke, she said, "How good it does to do nothing and then rest afterwards." The topaz fairy is a creature of abundance, and her card often appears when one is thirsting in need. The first step, she tells us, is clarity, as clear and brilliant as the gem itself. It may be necessary to follow the knight's example and leave your companions for a bit, seek sanctuary, and acknowledge that you are thirsty. Then look to what needs to be nurtured or fed. Take care of those parts of you that languish, especially those gifts that have not been supported or allowed to come into fruition. The Topaz Fairy encourages you to return to the painting you left unfinished, the story in need of an ending, the beads waiting to be hung, the chords holding the promise of a song. Give yourself the time and space to do the things that feed your soul, even if, especially if, they feel decadent. And then, nourished by the topaz bounty, take some time off and do nothing for a while. Rest, enjoy, and recharge. Oh, that's fun as shit. Last one, Tiger's Eye. Look, you. I just heard the word neo-Nazi. I don't know. There's some racism shit going on with this coven. And the karmic. Ugh. Tiger's Eye. There we go. Tiger's Eye. Integrity. Healing what's been torn. Going into sensuality. Tiger's Eye fairies are among the most ancient races of earth beings, though a great deal of their work involves ceremonies that maintain the health of the planet. They are highly individual and will serve as companions for shamanic journeys. They help guide us safely through meditative and altered states, especially in ceremonies designed to nurture planet Earth. This fairy will also help you identify and invoke your animal totem. If you call on a tiger's eye fairy for any sort of spiritual journey, understand that you must observe the proper precautions and rituals of the tradition you follow, for all fairies have a touch of trickster in them. Without protections, you may risk being led astray. There are other facets to the tiger fairy, all of which are connected to her namesake gem. These fairies are lithe, sensuous beings with great power and agility, who are known for protecting against malice and curses. The Tiger's Eye fairy card may signal an opening into new energies, particularly sensuality, strength, abundance, and an almost feline intuition. There's also obvious integrity and order in the stone, which manifests in its characteristic banding. This goes with the old lore that fairies are orderly creatures who like neatness. Choosing this card reminds you to seek the innate harmony and order. Additionally, this fairies card may appear when something in your life has been torn or seems irrevocably broken. The gem, Tiger's Eye, forms when heated mineral solutions fill cracks in existing rock and new crystals grow. If your life has been torn, your safety net shredded, keep in mind that many creatures of the wild suffer injuries, and yet they self heal, emerging scarred yet stronger. Drawing this fairy card tells us that what's been torn apart can be filled with something new and luminous. You may have to retreat for a while and lick your wounds, but that is the time to call on the Tiger Eye Fairy. Welcome her by her first connecting with the earth and then opening to the warmth and light of the sun. Breathe it in, leave it out, breathe it in, let it out, and carry her stone to bring abundance into your life. Here you go. Didn't make it to 2 hours, but still gotta get better. Adios, Taurus. Taurus, oh my god. Taurus.